Sorry, everybody. Fuck. Hi. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I am so sorry. Today is just crazy. Not only is it a new moon in Libra, I'm trying to buy a fucking car and I'm going to shoot myself in the head. Okay, sorry. Hi, everybody. You don't give a shit, do you? It doesn't matter. I hope you're all doing well. My name's Elissa Helfrey. I am the Prismatic Heart Intuitive, and welcome to SWEARY Readings. I apologize. I finally figured it out, and now it's not working. So if you are on. Wait. Can I see it? I figured it out. Okay. Sorry, guys. They keep changing things on me. Facebook and StreamYard finally are friends, I guess. But you don't care. Anyway, hi, everybody. Welcome. If you see that little red live box up in the corner, that means you've caught me live. And I am excited to do readings for you. If you have not caught me live, please know that regardless, I set the intention before I start every reading that you hear something you needed here today. So please stick around. There is something definitely here for you. I fucking promise. These are swear readings, by the way. If you do not want your children to turn out like me, I suggest you put your headphones in because we are getting fucking sweary today. Because fuck. Look at this. This is awesome. Okay. This is what a best friend necklace looks like in my world. I don't know if you guys can see it. My girlfriend Kate dropped it off last night. It says fuck off. Oh my God. Yes, I'm a little sweary. So today we will be using this deck mostly. These are the fucking honest oracle cards. They are just like me, a little schmarmy, lots of F-bombs, but they still have very sweet meaning. But then there's always, I don't push the rebel deck on anybody unless you're ready. These are a little bit more straight up and to the point, a little less nice sometimes. It all depends on what you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if you are watching on Facebook, please, if you can, it would really help me so much if you haven't already given StreamYard permission. I don't know if you even have to do that anymore. Sorry, I'm fixing this. And you're going to be asking for a reading. It would be really helpful if you allow them to see your comments. It would be great. Wow, that's actually kind of really bright. Like you guys will look at my armpit. Okay, it's still. All right, this may be too blingy to wear. I have too much bling. Fuck off, bling. Anyway, by the way, this is a public forum, so if anybody should DM you guys, I'm sorry, I'm all over the fucking place today, you guys. Lord have mercy, I am sorry. If anybody should DM you and say, "Oh, I've got a message for you. Spirit wanted me to talk to you," please ignore them. I do my best to get rid of and block all trolls and people who are fishing, but they still get through. I will do my best to block them. Please ignore them. Do not listen to them. They are not sent by me. If they just want your money, please ignore them. Period. That's all I have to say about that. And that is it. Let's see. Blah blah blah. All right, that works for me. Yeah, don't forget like, follow, subscribe, yada yada. I always forget that part. Hi Julie. Hi Tiffany. Hello Jasmine. Hi Tasmine. Or Tasneem. Sorry. Am I right? Tareem. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought I was going by memory. See, this is what happens when you. I have a, I have a bad concussion, so you'll have to excuse me. I just want to share something, you guys. Okay, so in Thursday is my birthday, or will be this coming Thursday will be my 50th birthday, which is why you're seeing all this stuff. But on the 23rd was my 17th sobriety birthday. So my girlfriend got me this, and I'm gonna figure out how to do this so that we can do this on film, or that we can do this while we're doing readings. I'll figure it out, I promise. But somebody gave my friend Marianne gave me a pendulum pad that tells you. You know how we use pendulums for usually yes and no answers. Oh my God, we have new stuff, people. I'm gonna figure out how to make this work so that we can all see it. I swear, I will. I will figure this shit out. Cynthia, what is up? Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you guys are good here. Thank you so much for being here. and hanging out with me today. If you are on Facebook and you do happen to get dropped, sometimes it happens. Please go to YouTube. The link is in the description there. That is a constantly going stream. If you're being read and for some reason it freezes, it drops, whatever on Facebook, please know that it is recorded on YouTube as well. And you can go there at any time through that link. All right, you guys, let us get started. Let's do this. All right, fuck that. Get out of my fucking way. All right, here we go. Thank you guys for letting me swear and vent. I'm so ready for this whole bullshit to be over. It has been 2 months already, and I am tired. It has literally. Today's the 26th, right? It was literally 2 months ago today that I almost got killed. Wow, that's something to think about. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and do some readings now because that is why we're here. We're here to do sweary readings. Who am I? I'm a multidimensional channel. I am a life coach. I am an intuitive. I do it all. I talk to everybody. Let's just fucking do it, shall we? Yeah. I do not read in order, however, and the reason being is because, like I said, I set the intention beforehand that if somebody hear this, regardless if they're watching now, on replay, whenever they find this, whether it be 100 years from now, wouldn't that be cool? If you found yourself on here 100 years from now, wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, so blah, 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 let's get started. I am Raven. You are screaming out to me, my friend. Raven, so glad you could make it. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, I want to mention as well 2 things. God, that is so bright. Okay, I love your bling, but I may not be able to wear it on camera because it's kind of bright, which is badass at the same time. All right, if I ask you to read, I will ask you to please put your first name in. If I've worked with Raven before, so I can click into her pretty easily. If you use an alternate name, please put your first name in. I click in usually through names. I'll ask you to take a deep breath in, and what's going to happen is I'm going to tap into your heart chakra. That allows me into your energy space, and I will call your team forward. So Raven, go ahead and take a deep breath in, my friend. Raven, can I have your team step forward, please? Okay, they're being really funny already. All right. Woo, something switched. There's been a switch in you that has... she's dropped some. She let something go. You finally let something go that you've been carrying around. They showed it to me like a rock. It was heavy. It was this heavy rock that you've been carrying around for a long time. You finally put it down, and now things have changed. Things are changing. Things aren't as heavy. They don't feel as weighted down anymore. It's because you put this rock down, and you know what this rock is. It feels like a person. I'm going to be honest, they're not giving me a name, but it feels like it's a human that you've let go of your life. Please take this as a knowing that yes, you did make the right choice. I do feel a little bit, or yes, this is the right choice to make, because this person is toxic to you, and by putting this person, like getting rid of this rock, you are giving yourself back so much more weight that you can carry. In other words, you have all this space for something else, someone else, something great to come your way. When you finally drop the rock, you have that hand free. So it feels like this person has been weighing you down. So know that if you've already made this decision, it is absolutely 100% you made the right decision. If this is something you've been contemplating, you are absolutely 100% making that right decision. Let me pull that. Let me play a fucking card. It's a fucking card. Let's see. Oh, would you ancestors want me to know about my life purpose? Okay. Ooh. Sorry, this is I get what they give me. So can you give me information about her life purpose too? So you're opening up your life purpose right now. This is what's happening. So you're doing this reshuffling. I'm gonna put these down real quick. You're doing this reshuffling of your life right now, where everything is going to start to fall into place. So the putting down of the rock is signaling the the reshuffle, the restructure that is going to bring you to your purpose. And you're going to start to see crazy synchronicities. Things are going to start to align. Things that you're going to know, and it's going to start to speed up. They're not telling me what your purpose is. Just know that by the movements that you're making, you're drawing that purpose to you. And they're just kind of showing it to me like dominoes. When we see those people who do those dominoes, when they knock them, it's like you're knocking one over, you're knocking the rest of them over. They're all in line. It's like from you're hitting one, and the rest is they're all just going to follow behind it. So it's already in the works for you. But yeah, they're saying it's coming. It's coming. They're not giving me information on the purpose. But they want you to know they fucking love you. They fucking love you from the universe. Number 3. Number 3. Alright, let me find it. Hold on a sec. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It says, you are seriously fucking amazing and so loved. By me, by your angels and guides, by the people you've been lovely to in the past, by heaps more souls than you realize. Embrace those fucking vibes and love this shit out of life. All right, so see, you're moving stuff into place is what's happening. And so all this stuff that they just talked about, that is coming into your realization now. And so things are happening fast and fierce. Like I said, it's going to be like dominoes. It's going to start coming fast. One's going to knock the next over, going to knock the next over. This is good stuff, though. So one's going to knock the next over. I'm trying not to blind you guys with my fuck off necklace. I might have to take it off. But I'm definitely getting... Thank you, Kalaine. I did enjoy my coffee. Thank you so much. So Raven, just be open to new things because I'm trying to see if I lower this, if it's one of those adjustables, if it's not as blingy and bright and blinding you guys. Better. Okay, sorry. So my beautiful friend, be prepared, Raven, for all of the wonderful things that are coming towards you because you've made the decision to let the toxicity out of your life. Like you said, they're showing it to me like dominoes. It's like you flick one and they all just start to fall. It's like everything is going to fall into place. Things are moving fast, and it's going to be fast, and it's going to be furious. So thank you so much for being here. Woo! All right, let's go back up to the feet today. I don't look 50. It's just a really bad camera, and I'm an esthetician. I will be honest. I don't lie. I don't lie. Hi, Jasmine. Absolutely. Come on down. All right, my friend, take a deep breath in. Jasmine, can your team step forward, please? This is so weird. Okay. This is really strange. Are you having an ant problem, or do you have the reason I'm asking such a weird question is because they're showing me like you riding these giant ants out of your house. This is the most bizarre thing. So it's like you're like, get the hell out of my house. It's like you're riding them and they're following you, and it's like I don't know what's going on, but you're on top of this giant ant. So if you have ants in your, this is so weird, Spirit. Is this what you're trying to tell me? Really? But it's also knowledge that you can conquer anything. Things may look big and scary to you, but it's just from your perspective. And I'm not just talking ants, I'm talking about life in general. Things that are going on around you right now, Jasmine, may feel like they are bigger than you. But once you get on top of it, once you see it from a different perspective, you are actually in control of it all. And so they're like, so this is so weird. There should be like I think you literally might have an ant problem, or they're showing me this as, like I said, spirit can be really strange, you guys. So I do my best to interpret. Any of you who are intuitives know sometimes we just kind of have to fill in the blanks, and they'll tell us, yes, you're right, no, you're right. But I'm getting like really your ability, once you pull yourself out of that position of being in the middle of something, when you're able to step back and take that breath and give yourself a chance to think, you see how different everything is and how much on top of everything you actually are, and that you can handle this. When you look at it from a different point of view, this giant whatever it is isn't as big as it seems when you look at it from a different perspective. So, whatever it is that's going on in your life right now, even if it is like literally ants, they're trying to tell me, like, you've got this. It's not the what is going on in your life right now is not as big as you think it is. It's not. You've got to remove yourself from the viewpoint where you're at right now, and this may be through just your imaginal mind as well, and go into it and look at it from a different perspective, and you're going to start to get better ideas of what and how to deal with these. What the hell does that mean, spirit? Oh, I hate it when, and I will be honest, you guys, sometimes spirit doesn't make any sense. Sometimes it doesn't make any sense to us, those of us who are not being read, but it makes complete sense to the person we're being read. So, and this also doesn't necessarily always go with the reading. So you got the walk the fuck away card. So I don't know what is going on. It says your head is way too full of shit to get a clear perspective on this. There you go. There's that perspective. Step back and give yourself a fucking break. You will be astounded at how quickly a solution comes waltzing into your brain when you stop focusing on it so intently. So, I was worried. I was like, sometimes these cards will be for future, past, whatever, but there, it says it right there. You just need to walk the fuck away, get a different perspective of what's going on, and the answers will come. I promise. They promised. I promise. It's what they said. So mote it be. So mote it be. All right, Jasmine. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. All right. Thank you so much. Hi, Sonia. I want to say hi. Kalaine, ant people, aliens. Ooh, could be. Could very well be. Oh, Ira, if it resonates for you as well, it is absolutely for you. Spirit, like I said, speaks through us through many different ways, including other people. If you feel that somebody else's reading was absolutely for you, it was 100%. 100%. Dennis, are you sweaty, Dennis? I give you a super sweaty reading. It is. It's 85. It's a little warm in here. It's getting there. You're getting a sweaty reading. You just, like I said, it's just bad camera. You can't tell. Oh my gosh, you guys are kidding me. Ooh, excuse me. Thank you, Julie. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad. Thank you. Yeah, 17 years has been difficult. It's hard to believe that I have been sober that long. That's freakish. But it proves that you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Just saying. It is possible. It is possible. All right. Just going back through. Let me see. Tevreem, I know you're spiritually asking about your spiritual gifts. I feel like you're already working on them though. So let's go into it. All right, Tevreem, go ahead, take a deep breath in with me. Tevreem. Is it Tehrim or Tehrim? I grew up in Saudi, so I'm trying to not butcher it too bad. Have your team step forward, please. I'm getting that you're already been working on these, which is why you're drawn to these types of things. You are very intuitive. Your gifts are opening up. You have access to everything. You just have to believe that you do. Is the thing, is you doubt yourself so much. They're showing me there's so much self-doubt in your mind. Like it's called a practice for a reason, and it really is. It's not a gift. I hate it, and I'm not hating on you when I say, when people call it like I'm gifted. Everyone has these abilities. They're just not opened yet. So it's not like it's a gift, like somebody handed you something. Oh, you're better than them. You have everything already inside you that you need. You have everything inside you. You can have clair sentience, clair cognizance, clair aliens, clair gustance, clair, all of the clairs, clair, what did I say? Clairvoyance, clair, yeah, all of them. You can have any clair you want. It's just you have to practice. And sometimes practicing is annoying. And most of the time, practicing is in meditation. A lot of people go, meditation is so boring. But that's where the magic happens. And I really struggle with meditation because I have fibromyalgia. My body is always in, it's always going places. It's just constantly nerves are going off. It took me years to figure out that I was actually, meditating. When I finally met one of my teachers, Christine Compton, who I work for at the Light Shine Lab, she was like, even if you're sitting there for 30 minutes and you're fidgeting and you're, but you get 1 minute in the sweet spot, that whole 30 minutes counts. It's just all about just being willing to be open to letting them show you what they can do. They're always with you. You always have the ability to do that. They're really showing me like you have so much inside of you right now that you just need to practice with. Make it, just make a decision. What is it? Everything is about intention. And I don't know if anybody's ever taught you this, but everything is about intention. What is it that you intend? So anytime you go to sleep at night, before you fall asleep, set an intention. When you wake up first thing in the morning, set an intention for your day. It's all about intention. What are your intention behind your words, your actions, things like that? I'm getting like setting the intention at night is really going to help you get out of your way, because your logical mind is telling you that you need to have some sort of gift. Your subconscious knows that you are already magical, and it just takes time to practice. Your team knows that you're already magical, and it just takes practice. When you fall asleep is when they can do the most work right now. So just if you're tired the next day, it's okay. It's okay. You can also tell them, if it comes like night after night after night and you're exhausted, you can say, hey, I need a break. But night is really good for you to practice, because you can get out of your own way. Your subconscious can do the work with your team that it needs to do, and your logical mind is like, that's not possible. That's like, who riding on the back of a dragon through dimensions isn't possible in our logical mind, is it? No, it's not. In front of us in our 3D world, no. Does that mean it's not true? No. It just means that our minds are getting in the way. I love how science calls it all that DNA that they can't figure out what it's for is junk DNA. No, sorry, it's just us. We haven't opened those up yet. Wait till we start levitating, then we will be having them open. But girl, you have got so much going on. You just need to set your intention what you want to focus on. Like, I want to open my third eye. I also hate it when teachers say, "Oh, well, you did open your third eye." All your chakras are open. It's whether or not, the more you play with each of your the more chakras, the more you'll have control over them. Like, I can control mine. I've been working with energy for a few years now. I can control the size and energy with my own hands, because I do energy work and stuff. If I'm in the zone where I am in energy healing, I can absolutely do my own stuff. But it's taken me time to practice to learn that I could do that. Is that something I would have believed 5 years ago? No way in hell. No fucking way in hell. But you need to believe in yourself is really what this is about, because you have so much potential. So just, set your intention. What is it that you want? Do you want to be able to see things? There's so many different types of readers. I love one of my first, like, well, she wasn't my first teacher, but one of the teachers that I still follow that I absolutely love is Crystal Compton. She is on YouTube. She has a whole section about Dominion. I highly suggest watching it if this is something you're going to do. Dominion is something, if you're newly into trying to open up your spiritual gifts, is really important to know, because you have free will. No other fucking spirit, energy, whatever the hell is out there can fuck with you. You have free will. Absolutely. You just have to learn it. You have to believe it. It just takes time and practice. There's that P word again, practice. But, I highly recommend the Dominion playlist by Crystal Compton, because she's just very eloquent, and she says it way better than I do. But, because she's not sweary and like I am. Oh, see, you are talking badly to yourself when you're getting frustrated. See, I'm looking at this card. It says you're being an asshole. One of the things on this card says, "Are you being an asshole to yourself?" And that's what your team was saying. Is like, she doesn't believe what she can do. She doesn't believe that this is possible. And you have to believe in yourself. Stop bad mouthing yourself. Please stop bad mouthing yourself. You are so beautiful. We do more damage to ourselves than anybody outside of ourselves can do. We talk so horribly to ourselves. I want you to stop talking to yourself like this is something that's crazy, and I want you to start imagining flying away on unicorns every fucking morning. Seriously. It says, stop it. No one likes an asshole. Are you sending shit vibes to yourself or someone else? Either way, stop it. Clear that low vibe crap out of your energy field and shine your fucking light, my friend. Tahrim, you just need to put your intention behind it. Decide what you want to focus on, and just start with one. You don't have to have them all right away. By the way, you can't have them all right away unless you don't want to have them all. Anybody who's ever gone through a Kundalini awakening will tell you, you don't want to have them all come online right away. You want them to come online one at a time. One at a time. It is very uncomfortable when all of a sudden everything comes online. I know people who have had these awakenings, and it's very, very uncomfortable. So, my beautiful friend, set your intention. Use that nighttime. Even if you can't remember what happens when you come back, write it down when you wake up if you can. Write everything you remember, even if it's just the color orange, whatever it is that you remember from the night before, write it down. And it's going to start triggering you to be able to remember your dreams more and more and more. And then you'll be able to write down what you remember studying, what you remember doing, where you went, all these things. And then you'll start to see that you are working on that particular Claire that you want to. Our dreams are so metaphorical. It's very much like spirit. Spirit is so metaphorical. I mean, spirit speaks to us through numbers and weird things and weirdos like me who wear fuck off necklaces. I mean, come on. Thank you, Tahrim. I love you. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you. Sometimes you hear things. Mostly you feel energies around you. Okay, so I am getting a lot about you. Sometimes you hear things. Okay, start with this. Mostly I feel energies around me. This is clairsentience. Clairsentience means clear feeling. Just stick with one, because you say sometimes you hear things. Sometimes, I'm just reading what you said. Sometimes you get a lot about future situations. You even get messages from deceased relatives. It seems, but you mostly feel energies around you. Start playing with crystals. I don't know if you play with crystals already, like the different vibrations. It's pretty amazing what you can do as a clairsentient being around you. You can shift the energy that you feel. I know what it feels like to be just freshly opening up, especially if you're clairsentient and being able to feel those energies around you. I don't know if you get frightened at night. that is usually when I feel them around me or when I felt them around me. I haven't felt them like that for years. And I will tell you why. That's because I run that dominion that I'm talking about. I run that dominion, even if they come and they try and wake me up in the middle of the night, because, there's good and bad everywhere. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I only run light. I only run light. If you have dark, we're both, you know what I mean. We're all light and dark, shadow, light, blah, blah, blah. But we have our dark beings, we have our light beings. I only run light. So always remember that you are the being of light. If you happen to be the kind of person who wakes up at night because you get these bad feelings, something weird wakes you up, now is the perfect time for you to do something about it. New moon water spray. Thank you, Stephanie. My friend Stephanie is a witch and she makes the most amazing moon water sprays. And she taught me take a glass jar with a lid and put it out tonight. Tonight is new moon. It's still new moon period. New moon was 2:45 yesterday, Los Angeles time. So you have 3 days after that to that. It's still technically you're in your new moon period, but I would suggest doing it this evening. Take that new moon is the dark moon. New moon is clearing. New moon is new. So what we do is when we get that moon water, you get it in a little spray bottle. You can get a little glass spray bottle. Mix a little bit. I think it's like 1 tablespoon of witch hazel, or I prefer witch hazel just because it's natural, to 2 ounces of that moon water, and then put essential oils in it. Like for me, protection oil, for whatever works for you. Everybody's just because one person says it doesn't make it true. It's whatever works for you. If it's something like sage, white sage works for you. I like white sage oil in my protection spray when I was doing the new moon water spray. And then, if you start to get that weird feeling in the middle of the night, spray your room. Just be careful of the animals around you. If you have animals, make sure that you're using essential oils in your moon water sprays that are animal safe. I can't say that enough. See, Julie, I knew what you were thinking. I knew what you were thinking. Yeah, so just be as careful as you possibly can. Rose quartz is soothing. That is perfect. You get frightened a lot. They know they're around you. Okay. It's 3:32 a.m. Oh my gosh, you are on the other side of the world, my beautiful friend. Well, I highly suggest this. There's another thing I like to do, and I know you guys, sorry, I'm kind of on this, but clearly people need to hear this. You have dominion. You run dominion. I do this thing that's called, I like to call it a light bomb or a light grenade. And this is just kind of something that I taught myself before I even really knew what I was doing. And I realize now it's super cool. I'm like, oh my God, I was doing magic the whole time. So I imagine when I feel that way, when it feels like there's something in my room and I know like it's just me, I will, like, you're sitting there with your head under the covers, and I just imagine drawing in as much light as I possibly can until I'm about to explode. And then I literally do that. I will just explode light across my room. If you're too afraid to get up to do any sort of saging or anything like that, just start with the light grenade. Just draw in as much light and just I imagine my body just kind of exploding that light out everywhere because the light cannot see for the dark. The dark cannot, what is it? The light cannot see for the dark. The dark cannot. Can you tell I'm not religious? I'm not the kind of person who can, yeah, Colleen, you can absolutely add sage leaf instead of oil. I always use oil. If you use just the witch hazel is for essential oils. You could just do sage leaf instead of the oil. I would put a bunch of sage in there. It's just getting that you want the properties of that. And I know, girl, I know you know this. So you can just add that to it. Absolutely. But I love moon water, and you guys can put crystals in them. my first set of moon sprays, my new moon water spray had protective crystals in them. Just remember to check if crystals will dissolve in water. You need to, anything with ite should not go in water. Selenite, ite, anything with ite, just make sure to do that. But putting some crystals in there, some essential oils like lavender helps you relax, but at the same time you get that, if you put some sage in there too, you get that protection. Then if you have some like dark, like I have obsidian at the bottom of my new moon water spray, that's what I use. That's very grounding and protective as well. So thank you. Sorry you guys, I don't mean to go off. Clearly somebody needed to hear that. But anyway, let's get back to work. All right, I'll stop talking about me. I'll stop talking about me. Hi, Karishma. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Absolutely. I hope you are well as well. Go ahead and take a deep breath with me. Karishma, can I have your team step forward, please? Still connected. Sorry. Karishma, there we go. Karishma, can I have your team step forward, please? They're just giving me some energy, so let me feel into this for you. Can you show me what this feeling is that you're giving me? They're giving me, I'm kind of getting this on the right side of my heart chakra. So if we think of our heart chakra, that's our fourth chakra, that big green chakra right in the middle of our chest. I guess that's more right here. No, that would be high heart. Let's see. Okay, throat, high heart, heart. So heart, yeah. So I'm right. Heart. So I'm getting like on this divine male side of your heart, you're carrying still pain from a past relationship that's really kind of coloring the relationships you're having right now. I mean, this is an old wound that you've been carrying around, and it feels very much like you're comparing. And I just say divine masculine, and because it doesn't matter if you like men, women, whatever. I just, we all we have our divine feminine, divine masculine. I'm getting masculine because this feels like a male that hurts you, but this can also show up on your feminine, whether you're sexually attracted to females, friends, things like that. But it's like you're comparing everybody in your life that has, what is that you're showing? That like a certain quality to this particular person from your past, and they're really bringing me to like taking this person out of your past and seeing, comparing, and not comparing these people to other people. Just, I hope that makes sense, because that sounds crazy the way I say it, but it's like giving people a chance and not compare, because I don't even think you realize, I think this is very subliminal, because they're giving me, it's like it's a very old pain, it's a very old scar, that we can work through, and I'm working on your heart chakra right now. I'm actually going to grab my, that's okay. Okay, let me do that. Whew. Because whatever this person did to you, it has affected you for a long time. And it's like, whether you consciously think about it or not, this person is consciously in your relationships, or subconsciously in your relationships, because you are always subconsciously have this person in the back of your mind. So it's time for you to let them go. I'm getting Ho'oponopono for you. I don't know if you've ever heard of Ho'oponopono. It's a Hawaiian It's very simple. It's a Hawaiian. You can look it up online. I can't explain it very well here, but I've studied under Dr. Joe Vitale, and so I would. It's Vitale, V like Victor, Itale, Joe Vitale. He can explain Ho'oponopono so magnificently, and he is on YouTube. But it's only 4 sentences, and this has nothing to do with the other person. It truly is about you just telling spirit, you say, I'm sorry, I love you, thank you, please forgive me. And that's not that you have to ask this person. You don't have to say, I'm sorry to this person that hurt you. Thank you to this person that hurt you. I love you to this person that hurt you. Please forgive me to this person that hurt you. This has nothing to do with that person. This has to do with you in spirit. This is you being like, I'm sorry, spirit, I wasn't awake, is basically what you're saying. Because it's like, I love how Joe Vitale explains it, because he talks about, like, if you're in a grocery store with your shopping cart and you accidentally bump into someone, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. And it's because you're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't paying attention. Well, it's the same kind of conversation you have with spirits, kind of like, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention, but it's you working around this problem. And I can tell you, Ho'oponopono is great for traffic. If you're type A like I am, I highly recommend Ho'oponopono for traffic. But Joe Vitale is amazing. Thank you. I highly recommend him. And Karishma, I'm pulling you a card, my friend. Let me get that. But definitely put this person away, because you have so much. You have so much to give, and I want you to see you, and your team wants you to see you for you, as you, and not this tainted person that has you believing that you're this one particular way, because that's not the truth at all. And your spirit team is excited that we're having this conversation, because you got the woo fucking who card. Yay, these are sweary readings, by the way, if you haven't fucking figured that out. Woo fucking who? Number 25. It says, oh yeah, you did it. If you haven't done it yet, you will. Ride this wave of positivity all to the way that fucking beats you, fucking legend. We totally knew you could do it. Now is the time for you to believe it too, my friend. So there you go, beautiful. I hope you're doing well. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself, my friend. Thank you. Ooh, all right, I'm going back up to the feed. By the way, let's see, it's 343. I do have to go at 4. Thank you guys so much. Just so you know, Kalaine, you were on Facebook. Now you're here. Andrea, did I die on Facebook already? I can't. I'm sorry, you guys. It's hard to. I had too much stuff coming through. All right, Andrea Ferreira. Andrea. Come on down. Okay, I'm just going to use this bottom one then. Sorry, you said you were on Facebook. I didn't see a question. Let me just check real quick. Andrea, I'm just looking. Like I said, that's why I say, you guys, if you want a reading and you'd like it, I would really appreciate it if you can allow StreamYard to see your comments if you haven't already. They're supposed to be talking nicer, but, you know. I don't see a question, so I'm going to give you a general, Andrea. Okay, Kalaine, I am drawn to you after her. Okay, all right, Andrea, take a deep breath in with me. Let me finish. There we go. All right, Andrea. Is it Andrea? It's Andrea. Andrea. I'm sorry, I'm totally butchering names today. Sorry. I'm good at that. All right, take a deep breath, my friend. Andrea. Can I have the team step forward, please? You have a really angelic presence around you. I feel almost it's Raphael, Archangel Raphael. And when I talk about angels, for those of you who listen your first time here, I'm talking in a everything I say, whether I say Buddha, Ganesha, whatever, is all in a non-religious sense. Please understand that. So when I say that Archangel Raphael is working with you, it's not in a Catholic Christian kind of angel sense. It's in a being on another dimension who has so much power and immense healing. And this is I see these, they're showing me his wings actually as green, which is the color of your heart chakra, which is the color that he represents. He usually carries a green a staff, the caduceus, which is the sign for prescriptions. You have the two snakes that come up the side, but that's actually the symbol um, for Archangel Raphael. So he's like the healer magician. He is like this angel of light that's healing. He does a lot more than that. Trust me. But he's one of my main guys, and I am getting him. They're showing me his wings is green, which is I've never seen them do this before, and he's got you wrapped up in them. So right now it's almost like I need you to take a deep breath in and allow, kind of sink into that trust that this is what's happening right now, because I'm feeling like there's this tense tightness around life. It's like, take a deep breath and lean back and trust that these angels, that your team, that all of that this other side that you can't see is there, because this angel is showing me so much love for you right now, so much healing for you right now. The green wings to me is just so much heart chakra healing for you. It feels like you've been through so much, and I feel this heavy heart, which is why they're showing me him almost like waiting for you to fall back. So if I am the angel and these are my wings, it's like waiting for you to fall back into his wings. So kind of like falling like in a trust fall, but backwards. So you're going backwards like a trust fall into these angel wings. And so I definitely feel like you need to just kind of fall into this healing and allow this healing to happen, and have some trust that this is actually happening. You may not see it, you may not feel it on a 3D level, you may not know it, but you'll have signs and synchronicities that it is changing by the people in your life, by the synchronicities and the numbers you see around you, and by the way you feel. So remember that. Those are the three things to keep an eye out for right now for you, my friend. And you also need to own your shit, girl. Own your own shit, which is good because that means that your shit don't stink. Own it. Or if it does stink, own that too. It says, oh, yeah, exactly. See, we are not perfect. We are not fucking meant to be. No, we are not. So stop fart-assing around and do what you can. No more waiting for the perfect opportunity or circumstances. Sort your shit out. Change some things where you know you need to, and get something fucking done. Yes, get something fucking done, my friend. You've got this. This is healing. That's what they're talking about, is the healing. Get something fucking done is getting healed. It's okay and allowed to trust. Trust seems to be the word of the year. I just thought I'd tell you. Everybody has trust on the brain, and you are not alone. And may I say that? All right, where'd I go? Khalid, you're sober 11 years. Congratulations. What a fucking number, too. 11. That's amazing. It is not easy, my friends. And you know what? There's so many ways to get sober, you guys. If anybody is struggling, there is no right way. There is no right way. All right, Khalid. Beautiful, beautiful friend. I'm just looking to see if you have a question. Real quick. I'm sorry. La, 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 la. There you go. She bought me a coffee. Oh, you guys can see down at the bottom that says, and I'll put it's in my link tree too. If you do enjoy this, the free stuff, you can always buy me a coffee and say thank you, or leave me a review on one of my pages. It's always greatly appreciated. So thank you so much. All right, Kalaine, take a deep breath. And yes, I fucking appreciate that like nobody's business. Sister. All right, babe, take a deep breath. Clink, clink, clink. Sorry, 15, step forward, please. See, I always feel like I'm disconnected, but then I'm like, somebody's coming through muddy, and then I'm like, oh, I have not disconnected yet. Okay, clean. There you are. Okay. If your team step forward. You've got such an eclectic team. I feel there's a goddess around you right now. I don't know if you do any Celtic worship, but I'm feeling the goddess Bridget around you for some reason. I'm not I know a little bit about a lot, but I don't know enough to really fill you in. I'm sure you know more than I do about this, but I feel like Bridget is coming through your life right now in a they're showing me her as a goddess, a priestess, and a warrior, like all three of those wrapped into one. And this goddess really right now is representing you. So you are embodying Bridget at this time. I really feel like didn't we just have Mabon? I'm not sure. Like for those of you who are witchy people, I'm so bad at this. But I really feel like working with the Celtic pantheon of the goddess and goddesses and things like that. Right now, especially moving up towards Samhain, is going to be really, really, or Halloween, as some of us call it, it's going to be really, really, really powerful for you. I really feel like Bridget is a goddess for you who helps. Rather than angels, I feel like you use gods and goddesses for healing. I feel so much like draw to the islands, to the Celtic islands that you've had, um, that to the the UK. I just feel this draw from you, and this need to. What are you trying to show me, Spirit? They're like there's this need to, and then they just kind of leave me hanging. So hold on one sec. What is this that you're showing me? I see you running through a field. I'm just gonna tell you what they're showing me. I don't know what it means, but I see you running through a field as this goddess Bridget in this beautiful white flowy dress with these kind of the the flowing dress behind you, and I see these white bunny rabbits, and everywhere that your dress touches are these little white flowers that pop up. It's really quite beautiful. And this is why I'm trying to say, what are you trying to say? But this is just what they're showing me. And I don't know if this makes any sense to you, but they're not giving me words. They're just giving me a vision for you of that, which is the of your Celtic, Irish, Native American, both sides. Wow, that is amazing. Wow, you have some strong ass ancestors, my friend. Woo! Absolutely. You've been affecting the weather with your emotions. It's hard to explain, but freaking you out. I got you. I got you. You are, like I said, you're powerful. You and like I said, like this goddess Bridget is very, very powerful as well. And it's almost like you are embodying, excuse me, the goddess at this time. So it's no wonder that if you seem to be if the weather's changing and you're able, like I've seen people put street lights out, so it doesn't, you know, the fact that you're saying that you've been affecting the weather does not, you know, surprise me at all. It doesn't surprise me one bit. I have seen some crazy shit in this fucking world. Girl, see, and you told me you got the teaching stuff coming up. You're still studying, but you're going to be teaching soon. So share your awesomeness, number 19. But girl, take that fucking Bridget shit and run with that, because I have a feeling that once you like really like embody her, like just have a Bridget meditation one day, and I'd love to hear what happened. Let's see what number's at. 19. Says, why the fuck do you hold yourself back? The universe says, stop it. It's annoying. You are an incredible package of brilliant ideas and fabulous thoughts. Fucking action them. Put some of that good shit on your to-do list and actually fucking do it. Shine your fucking awesome light because you are awesome, my beautiful friend. Thank you, Kalaine. And tell me what happens after your meditation, my friend. I am so excited. All right, you guys, 356. Sorry. Like I said, I've got a lot going on my plate. One more reading, then we will go. Hi, Christine Santana. All right. Thank you so much. I want to remind everybody, please, if you are for wherever you are watching me, please like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell because I do go live. And I'm going to try and go live more, I swear. I swear. Once my brain starts working a little better. All right, Christine, take a deep breath with me. Okay, my friend? Let me finish disconnecting. There we go. All right. All right, Christine, can I have your team step forward, please? I get a lot of Gaia energy, Gaia-centric energy. It's not necessarily like there's an elemental. When I say elemental, I'm speaking of like such as the Fae, gnomes, dryads. There's all these different spirits that live within Gaia. That's in 2D, but more of like you have this connection to the planet, almost like you're part of the planet. I mean, we're all part of the planet. We're all part of the ether. We're all part of this. But I see you walking almost through life as a human tree. So it's like you've got this. It's not just that you have some fae in you or that you have some gnome in you, but you are literally a piece of Gaia that is walking through. So you have the ability to ground people. You have the ability to ground yourself. You have the ability to change the things around you and really bring that down. And that is such a beautiful thing because your energy is so grounded. It feels like sometimes you can, when you start to doubt yourself, the energy around you can get a little wonky and that can let some weird energy in and it feels kind of strange. So I don't know if you do that energy callback. I should just make a fucking video about the energy callback thing so that I have to, because I don't have time to explain it. But I'm definitely like calling back your energy and doing things. But I have so much faith that you have so much positivity coming towards you right now, Christine. You have this. What else are you trying to show me? So you not only have this Gaia-centric stuff, but it's like you have the ability to shed a lot of the stuff that comes into your field very quickly. So I don't know if you're aware of that, but all you have to do is imagine. I'm going to try this. Imagine that your feet open up and you just kind of dump everything and then close your feet and then like zip them up or glue them shut or whatever it is and just give it up to Gaia because it's like you're so connected. It's almost like you could just be like, here, take this. And you could be walking down the street or driving down the road or whatever and just be like, here, take this. But remember that and the reason that they're showing me this is because you carry too much. You carry too much and you need to let part of that go. And being part of this walking tree, almost, you have this ancient wisdom within you. But you're allowing, and this is all of us allowing, the modern day to affect us. But so start to try and get a little closer to, and when I say Gaia is the spirit of the planet. And she's very, very part of you. So you have this innate wisdom of this planet within you, and you have the ability to remove the excess negativity and toxicity, etc., and give it over to Gaia, because I don't know if you knew it, but Gaia can transmute, and she can transmute all the shit into good stuff. Fucking awesome. All right, my friend. So use Gaia as much as possible. And Gaia, For those of us, it's just waking up in the southern hemisphere and going to sleep in the northern hemisphere. As we all know, we're going through spall. I guess we could call it spall, spring and fall. Don't let your thoughts fuck you over, girl. Don't let your thoughts fuck you over. Number 7. That is so true. So you need to believe that you're a fucking badass is the first thing. Okay. This long one says, do you ever wonder why you're here? What your purpose is and where you're headed? Well, I don't fucking know either. Don't get caught up in the questioning crap, though. Dial your bullshit filter up to caster sugar level and watch all the heavy thoughts fuck off and leave you alone. You can be in charge of your thinking. Be brave and recognize shit for what it is and leave it out of your brain space. So, like they showed you, dump all that shit to Gaia that doesn't serve you, hang on to the rest, and just walk away from it. Walk away from it. All right, Christine, thank you so much. All right, you guys. All right, I have got to run, but I want to do a group card real quick. Oops, let me put this in here. I'd like to thank you all again for coming. And let's see if I can do this. It's making my brain work. All right. So I'm dropping my link tree here. That is where all of my like Kate Barron right there. Thanks, my friend. Nice necklace. Just saying that would be the bitch who fucking told me to fuck off. Yes, that is my best friend Kate right there. Fuck off. Oh my gosh. So you guys, I will see you next week. In the meantime, the link tree, you can find all of my social media accounts there. Oh, I need to put Instagram on there too. There's too much to do. But if you really if you enjoyed today and you like the free stuff that I do, you know, it really helps me be able to continue to do the free stuff. If you can buy me a coffee, that's on my link tree as well. And the group card today is Thank fuck. Number 1. I think that's perfect. Thank fuck. All right. What does number 1 say? It says, wild ride this life thing, huh? Our energy goes up, down, sideways, in any fucking order it likes. Good news is that there is some more up coming your way. Enjoy the shit out of it and remember to be fucking grateful too. Thank you guys and thank fuck for you. I love you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next week. In the meantime, and just keep an ear out for that 50% off sale I keep talking about. Once I figure out how to use my computer. I love you guys in the meantime. Take care of each other. Okay, I'll see you guys next week. Namaste.